Good evening, everybody. Now, if the music ends up being too low for you guys, or it gets drowned out by everything else, just let me know. I don't want to, I don't want to get a crappy sound thing going on, so. I like my new headphones. I'm having to do some work on everything right now because this little guy, he doesn't want to work right sometimes, and when I try to use him, what will happen is all of the colors on like my headphones, my mouse, all that stuff, like everything that goes for the Razer Chroma stuff, all of it ends up going wacky, so I'm just not using it. I got a little surprise to show everybody. I was able to get a hold of the TennoCon digital ticket this year. Which not only will grant me access to Barrow's Relay, but I get the nice PlayStation 5, the long PlayStation 5 signed on. So heard some people call it. But I got the new Sayandana. I actually like that one because it's more like a bandana, but what I would really, really like is a Sayandana that is actually like a long bandana. Put it on, put it on ones like, Ash. That thing is weird. That's pretty cool. Now that is strange. That is really strange. No, those are pretty cool. I like those. That'd go with the Monarch skin very well. My sword's in the way. Shuriyoshi. That's actually pretty cool. I'm sitting here going through all the Sayandana. Udyat. Bloop, 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 bloop. Hello, Marianus. I say that one's pretty cool. That cape like that. That one reminds me more of a cape than some of the other ones do. That's pretty cool. Haha. Yeah, sometimes you just have to keep running. We can run it together here in a bit. I'm just kind of going through the different sound on it right now. Some of these are really, really cool. Like the Tenno or the Tennogen creators that created these, like they did an amazing job on these things. This is one of my favorite ones right here. That would go amazing on the Monarch skin for Oberon. Let's see. That one's kind of cool, but it's the weird Corpus one. I'm not big on the Corpus stuff. This is the one that I really, really would like. That one's actually really cool. Knave. That thing is weird. That one's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's a big one. Let me go see something real quick. So like if I click on Rhino and I go to the blueprint right here, wrong one. So you can always tell if you have all of the pieces needed for your Warframe that you're wanting to buy. If you hover over the blueprint and you get a check mark on all three of the pieces over here. If I move my mouse off of it, you can't show it, but if you see a check mark, like if you notice on credits, It has a check mark under there. If you have the neuroptics, the chassis, and the systems in your inventory, you'll have check marks there. So if you have all 3 check marks, you know you have all the pieces. And the Wrecking Rhino pack just has the Furax, the bore, and the legs. And the main and Rhino. I'm talking to a clanmate right now, letting them know what's going on. That's who Marianas is, a clanmate. Also, one of my amazing viewers and mods. The best place to check, to double check and make sure you have all parts to a weapon, all parts to a warframe, anything that you want, actually, you need to check your inventory, not your foundry, because your foundry will only show you what is available to build. If you want to see exactly what you have, like if you know, okay, I'm looking for Rhino, I want to see exactly what I have for Rhino, you go into your inventory and you type in Rhino. So I'll kind of show you. So you just go to equipment, go to inventory, and then like whatever frame you want to know about. If you want to know what parts you have for Rhino, you type in Rhino and it'll tell you. So I've got the Thrak helmet, I've got the Rhino Prime helmet, Rhino Prime, Rhino helmet, and Rhino. So I've got all the pieces for Rhino. Now let's say I wanted to know if I had everything for Ash. So I've got Ash Prime helmet, Ash Prime. I've got Ash's helmet. But I do not have, but I don't have Ash, so I've got to re-farm him, so. And, I kind of want to brag a little bit, because I'm very happy that I got this. But last night I was doing some farming and I got high voltage. Finally got it. Now I have this built to the way I want it. Right now my status is at 54.4%, but that's for the semi-automatic. I would like to try to get the automatic up to 50%. So I think what I will do is, because I can link this config, I can link it to myself. Well, you can link stuff to yourself if you want to. It's not that big of a deal. I wish there was a way for you to save. Like, I know what I want, what I have on here, and what I want to keep on here. I wish there was a way that you could save your mod setup for when you're doing the rank ups. So that way you don't end up forgetting, okay, what did I have there? Because sometimes you do. Sometimes you forget, oh, what did I have there? Crap, I don't remember what I had there. Okay, so to check how many Warframe slots you have left open, you go to your inventory and then filter everything but Warframes by clicking on the XCal head next to the infinity sign, and the slots will, and open slots will be towards the bottom. So if you want open slots, if you want to make sure you have all your open slots and everything, Just go in your inventory, and then you'll click Warframe right here, so it'll filter everything out, and then you scroll down. So right now I've only got one open slot. So, who was I trying to build here recently? I think I was trying to get Frost back. Yeah. And so Frost will end up taking up the last piece or whatever that I need. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. I need Frost's blueprint. So see, I'm just missing systems. So like when it comes to the trading Warframe parts and everything, as far as I'm aware, and the only thing that I've been able to read on the wiki about that is you can only trade prime parts. So like if I have Titania Prime chassis, like I can't trade the chassis. I have to trade you the blueprint. So and say this is what I love about being like some people. I know a few. I don't personally know, but I know of a few players that seriously, you come in their profile and you look at their stats, and they have all of this stuff filled out, which there's a lot of this I really should have been doing at some point or another. I just never did. The very beginning of the game with the Grenier Informer and Fusion MOA, I did some of that stuff. I don't have any of the cool little extra things up there. I wish I did. I had another account. I cannot remember the email address to get into it. I probably will never remember the email address to get into it. I don't know what it was, but it was the account was created during the beta, during the Warframe beta. Did not use the Steam launcher. It used the actual Warframe launcher. Everything. I mean, this is an old account, but I'll never remember it. Let's see. Right now, I really need to polarize one more slot on here. This don't need to go there. Let's see, so like right now there I have 8 there, so I could take heavy caliber and put it there if I wanted to, or I could put it there. I may just take heavy caliber and keep it there. Level it up now. And then So all of my pieces are this. So I love you too, baby. Now go on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm streaming. It's alright. But yeah. Um, but yeah, so Marianas is asking about how to sell certain things. Now, newer players, you know, old players, OGs, veterans, y'all, you guys, y'all all know how to do this. Y'all just turn away or whatever if you want to. I don't care. But you new players out there, the new people who don't really know what they're doing with Warframe yet, some things can seem a little convoluted because there is a lot of stuff. It's the same with any MMO. You're going to have a lot of different things that you're not necessarily going to know right off the bat. So if you're looking for a specific Warframe, so this is going to tell you when you hover over it, it's going to tell you what you currently have installed. So like Equinox, I do not have Forma or Potato or anything installed on Equinox. I do on Excalibur. As you can see, I have the Exilus slot, I have a Potato, I have one Forma. So you can see what you actually have installed on that particular Warframe. So if you accidentally buy a second bundle, and then you're like, crap, why did I do that? I just got a duplicate freaking Warframe. You can hover over the Warframe, and then when you hover over it, you can see what you have. Like, you won't be able to, like, you won't be able to see what their level is, but you'll be able to see, you know, do you have a certain thing attached? Is this particular one? Well, yeah, you can see the level. It's at the top. So, like, my Octavia is only ranked 24. If I had a second Octavia, I would want to make sure that I use the one that's a lower rank that doesn't have the Potato installed, different stuff like that. So, um, let's see. Let's see, like right now, the only thing I have duplicates of is I have duplicates of the Prime and their non-Prime variant. Now, I don't have all of the Primes. There's still a couple that I'm missing. There's one I will never get. That's Excalibur Prime. I will never be able to get him. Nobody will, unless you were here in the very beginning. Don't be jealous. That's nothing you can do about it. And in all honesty, those people deserve that. They deserve to be able to kind of show that off, so to speak. So, let me log out real quick. I'm gonna get my daily login. I'm close to 500, so that's not supposed to be like that. Mutagen samples. I don't need any of those. At 494. And about 6 more days. Let's see. So where were we? No, I don't care about what you were saying. So Fullman's unranked. I need to go run Fullman real quick. Since I have a little bit of platinum, that's 200. That gives you a full month worth. I'd rather just do a 7-day. What in the world? I'd just rather get that one. It gives me 7 days of double affinity, and I'm good for a little while. It's kind of annoying sometimes to log in and not get the affinity booster. Now, I do happen to know that you can get infinity boosters. Affinity, not infinity. Affinity boosters. I believe you can get them from Void from the special little breakables that they have there, but I'm not 100% on that. So we'll go to Gabi real quick. Now, the fun thing to me about this is, even at this level, even at what I currently have this at, this thing is just murdering enemies, no problem. I love it. Let's see. So right now I'm getting asked what mods are good for Rhino. Okay. Well, if you're watching me now, I can kind of tell you. You really need, hello, Marianas. You really need mods that are going to, increase your ability strength. Blind Rage. Right now, I need a Blind Rage right now. Continuity. Or no, Intensify. Believe there's a primed Intensify, but I can't remember if there is or not. I'd have to look it up. But yeah. Steel Charge. Good aura. High level aura. Get out of here. I don't exactly know which other ones I have currently equipped. But I can show everybody once I get out of here. Oh, and if anybody's wondering, oh, well, why doesn't he play with other people? I do play with other people. It's just I prefer to level alone sometimes. Simply because nobody... Some people don't want to stay with me the whole time I'm trying to level. They want to leave, or... I guess that, and I'm in the habit of the way things used to be. Like, it used to be with the endless missions, if one person extracted, everybody extracted. There was no, that's not the weapon that I wanted. If one person extracted, everyone extracted. Now, the way it works is I don't have to extract until I'm ready to extract. Now, changing that habit is a little harder. And DE did that so that way, if you decide that you want to stay in a mission for 45 minutes instead of just 20, then you can do so. If you get into a mission and you decide, oh, well, doing this many pieces of this mission just takes, I just don't want to do it, then you can extract when you're ready. And vice versa. If you want to go longer, you don't have to extract when everybody else is ready to. So, they did change it. It's just, it'll take me a little while to get into the habit of using that because I'm not used to it. So, if you're wondering why doesn't he play with other people, it's not because I don't want to. It's just things work differently than the way they used to work, and I'm not used to it. So, enemies, come to me. Because I'm gonna stay to 20 minutes regardless. Like 20 minutes is rotation C, because it goes A A B C, and I don't need anything past that really. So. Now I can kind of sit here and just blast things as they come up.
Extraction is available if you
Why is all this stuff crowded up over here? Really? That's just silly. I need to use one of these. You need to go away. Nope. Haha. Go away. Can you aim? I'm not very good at aiming sometimes. I could sit right here. I could just sit right here. Who's attacking me? Get out of here. Ooh. And yeah, I do kind of like to do this. Sometimes it's just easy to sit here and just relax and kill stuff just by shooting it. Get out of my face. What is that up there? Bunch of stuff. Those guys would only be giving me about 300 something right now. If it wasn't for the affinity booster. Ooh, another level. That's got me at rank 15. With the bonus intact. Get back over here. Get out of here.
We will all share in this bounty.
Sheesh.
As long as
You see how much impact damage this thing does, though. This will probably be my last Thursday night stream for a good long while. Tomorrow night will be my last Friday night stream. Well, no. Not Friday night. Because I'm still going to be streaming on Friday and Saturday evenings. I'm just not going to be doing Thursday evening anymore. And that's just simply because my new job starts on Monday, and when my new job starts, I will be working Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at first, and then I'll be 6 to 3. And so because of that, I won't be able to do the regular day streams anymore. Or weekday streams anymore, that is. Because I need my sleep. Okay. Oh my God. Just the amount of stuff that was right here just now was a little weird. I'm going to hit this 100 mark right here. That doesn't help. And then I'm going to go sit right back here. I know it's not very exciting, but sometimes it really is just what this game is just sitting in one spot and leveling your stuff. Yay! Now it's just a matter of waiting for stuff to start spawning again. Thing is, if I can get my weapon up to rank 20, rank 20 will allow my weapon, or will allow me to use, or at rank 20, the amount of bonus affinity that you have accumulated gets you to rank 30. So if you can get a weapon, warframe, companion, whatever, to level 30 within a single mission, the bonus, or to level 20, the bonus points will put you at level 30. But that's also why I bought an affinity booster, because I have a crap ton of stuff to level right now. I bought a bunch of stuff from the get out of here.
The longer we fight, the more successful we will be.
Sheesh. Oh, I duplicated a bunch of blueprints from the dojo, so get out of here. Sheesh.
Nobody's immune to it.
Oh. Now explodey. Oh, blast damage. Okay. So I need to use blast damage. Take a bunch of enemies out. That'll be easy. Because what I'll do is I'll modify the Ew. That one was nasty. I'll modify the damage output of the Fullman to be that of blast damage. Or to add blast damage. It just takes manipulating things a little bit, moving things around. Then I'll bring it to somewhere like this and just kill a whole bunch of enemies. I'm starting to think that one of the reasons why the Fullman is such a good weapon is because of how modular it is. Like, it starts off with electrical energy. And so you can add things like blast damage, you can add caustic, you can add, or not caustic, but corrosive. You can switch it out and add toxin. You can do all the different damage types to it, which makes it very, very versatile. Because when a corrosive proc happens, it removes 80% of the enemy's armor. So, you get a corrosive proc, the next hit that you do on that enemy is going to kill them, more than likely. So, this weapon's pretty powerful. That and no ammo, not having to worry about ammo at all. That's another thing about it. Get out of here, stupid healers. Sheesh.
What our tunnel operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Oh my gosh. Haha. Those big guys, the ancients, they can get annoying at times, but they're not too bad to deal with. Get out of here. No. Oh, rank 19. See, as you get about level 30, it starts taking more than one shot to kill them. And right now, it's only doing electrical damage. So I'm not even getting caustic proc or corrosive procs yet. Will you die already? Alright, am I max rank? Yes, I'm max rank. Time for me to get out of here. My stomp does blast damage. I didn't realize that. Why do I keep hearing whispering? It's so weird. Oh, this is coming from my music. Dooby dooby doo.
There's glass resonance in your name.
I thought she said Isaac, but she said eyes up.
Cephalize. Time to smash some glass.
Oh. Get out of here.
Drink. There's gotta be a way to take these things down.
There is. It's called finishing the mission. Will you get away? Goodbye. My Fullman is now back to rank 30.
Poor Shammers. It's bad to get old and blind.
Ma'am?
It's well, at least it's down to 79.
There we go. Let's see.
You go on in there.
So now we can put
Open the door.
the Fullman back to what I had it set up as. So from here we can go high voltage. Malignant force. And then is it thermite rounds? And then what was that last thing I had on here? Is it Vital Sense? I think it was. Yeah, Vital Sense. So at this point, blast damage. If I'm not mistaken, blast damage is, yeah, heat and cold. That gives you blast damage. So I could put rhyme rounds here. That would give me blast and corrosive. And I'd be able to take that into the mission, get my blast damage daily done, and I'll be done and over with. So, let's see. Only thing I need to do is I need to upgrade rhyme rounds. And there we go. So now I have additional blast damage. And my status is at 54. I have 3 extra capacity slots. So I can take rifle aptitude. Need more endo, so I need to go ahead and do this one. And then I just need 320 endo, which probably give her 50 stars. That'll get me that. Okie dokie, Zoni. So we're going to go to Maru's Bazaar. And then I'm going to turn in some stars to her. Because I have over 100 and I don't need them. Anything over 100 is kind of overkill. Simply because of the fact that you come across 1,000 stars. Oh. Well. Then why did I even ask you? 50. Confirm. That'll give me 2,500 endo. So. Shut up, Maru. I know. Tell me what to do with my stars. Goofy lady. Let's see. This hit 56. That puts that at 35. This is not going to get that up to 50%, which kind of sucks. Puts it at 59. Puts it at 37%. So my automatic has a 37% status chance. And semi has a 59.2%. So the semi-automatic is pretty much almost always going to be applying some kind of status damage to the enemy at this point. That's also why during this last little mission you saw that impact proc just popping, hitting again and again and again. So let's see. Now I could take the Dak Jalpat Kuba Twin Stubbas. I could take these and start leveling them, or the Castanas. But these are some good mods for Rhino. This is another good thing for Rhino. There's a couple of things that I really need to build for him. So with Rhino, you're not necessarily worried about duration. Iron Skin does not have a duration. Now Iron Shrapnel has a radius on it, but this doesn't have a duration. The higher your ability power is, the more ferrite armor you're going to get. And the ferrite armor is what makes you invulnerable. Now, you're invulnerable for 3 seconds. Now, duration does affect... If I'm not mistaken, duration does affect the invulnerability phase. So, like if I take continuity and replace it with that gives me a duration. Okay, so it doesn't even affect your invulnerability phase, so there's no reason to use duration. The only thing you would want to use duration for is probably roar. Yeah, the duration on roar and Rhino Stomp. So if you're looking for a buffing Rhino, one that's going to be buffing using Roar and crowd control using Rhino Stomp, then you're going to want ability duration and ability strength. You're going to want both of those. So that way you'll do the most damage with Rhino Stomp. Now, you don't necessarily need need that, what you could do is instead of having a high damage on Rhino Stomp, you could do a what's the mod for it? Hey, Lady Cronus. Oh, stretch. Where's it at? There it is. So ability range. So what you could do is you could make Rhino Stomp take out a whole lot of enemies in a very wide area and increase the duration on it, so that way your roar, you're going to do a high amount of damage over a long time, or you're going to be able to do a high amount of damage for a longer period of time, and your Rhino Stomp is going to keep enemies in the air for a longer amount of time. That's a buffing kind of crowd control Rhino. Now the Rhino that I'm currently building is not that. Mine is a tank Rhino. And with that, there's also the matter of arcanes that I need, as well as, like, this is actually going to be this, and I believe Blind Rage is going to be the other. Like, I think, yeah, Blind Rage. I don't know why I have that there. I need to remove that. Blind Rage is what I'm going to be putting in. Because Armored Agility gives me extra armor. Umbral Intensify gives me the ability strength, and Umbral Fiber gives me the armor. It's just that needs to be upgraded all the way. Now, what I could do is I could take the redirection off, and instead of having Rhino as a shield tank, put Umbral Vitality on there and have him as a health tank. Now, I could do that. It's not necessary to put an Umbral Forma on Rhino, but I could. And I think that's because this is my main Warframe. This is the one I play more often than not. I think once I earn that Umbral Forma here, once I earn it, I think I'm going to use it on Rhino. Let's see. So I need to go kill enemies with blast damage. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go kill a bunch of stuff with blast damage. Let's see. Only thing about that, though, is I was trying to figure out what other weapon to bring. Do I want to bring the Zorus, the Heliocore, one of these 4 here? Do I want to bring the Castanas? I want to do the Piranha. I got a sawed-off hand shotgun. Or the... You know, I'll bring these guys for right now. They've got Hornet Strike on them. Their main source of damage is going to be Impact, but I would rather use Slash. So I think what I would do... I may just put Augur Pact on there, so that way I get that extra damage for now. Because... Or I could put Razor Shot on there, and that would give me that slash damage. I think I'll put Razor Shot on there for now. That'll increase my slash damage. Really, the next Kuva Twin Stubbas that I find, if I can get ones with the slash innate instead of the impact innate, I would really like that. So I'm going to take that one. And I think what we're going to do is not Neptune, but Uranus. Yeah, we'll go to Uranus because that has to be level 24 or above, or level 20 or above. So we'll go to Uranus and do an exterminate here. See if we can't get a Kuva Larvaling to pop, and then we can go for another Kuva Lich. Now, just because I want to see how it works, um, if the one that I end up creating has a has the twin stubbas again, then depending on when it shows for them, if it shows the bonus damage, I may go ahead and take it to see what the valence does, the valence thing, so I can see what it does. But if it doesn't, then I'm not going to worry about it. It just all depends on what the larvaling ends up popping. So, and then we're going to go down. Shut up! You're not supposed to see me. Kind of looking for Aatan treasures too. Sometimes they can be in some of the most innocuous of spots. So sometimes you just have to look. That's all you can do. I need one more, and I'll finish off another one of the weeklies for the Nightwave, or another Nightwave weekly. Get out of here. Only thing is, I don't, like on these particular maps, I don't know where they might show up, so that's why I'm kind of looking. Not even paying no attention. That's what I like about the shotgun, is it's silent. So I don't have to worry about enemies hearing me blowing all their friends apart. Now, if they see it, that's a different story. Did that just say it was delicious? It's delicious. I think that's what it did. My God. Mein Gott. No, you're not supposed to set off alarms. Dingleberries. Nope. Stop. Let's see. Now that was something for part of a quest. Just ignore that. Nothing special down here. Okay. Anything special over here? Yep, it's delicious. You can turn all that off, but I'm not worried about it. No way. Submersible, you can jump in there with your Arcwing. Not necessarily too worried about doing that right now. Oh, her. Blow your back out. Nope. 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 Hey, you go for it, Marianas. I completely understand. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I hope your back gets to feeling better. Back pain sucks. And it's annoying. You're very welcome. I'm doing plenty of blast damage to everything. Who said that? Who said that? No. You're not gonna run through that door and go tattle on me. I don't think so. Get out of here. Trying to tattle on me with that console. Come on. Haha. Get out of here. I don't know if the larvaling will show up on this mission. We'll just have to wait and see. No. We weren't supposed to set off any stupid alarms. Get out of here. I'll teach them a lesson. Nope. Casper! What are you talking about Casper the Friendly Ghost for? What did he ever do to you? Stupid ear. That's something over there. Haha. Now, see, this weapon, this particular weapon, reloads. You don't have to pick up ammo for it. Oh, really? Get out of here. Nope. Nope. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, my ear is really starting to bother me right now. For some reason, it's got an itch way on up on the inside of it, and it's bugging the crap out of me. Nah, I don't think I need a Q-tip. Maybe after I get done streaming, I'll need one. See, but you see, this is the kind of cool stuff that they did with Arkwing. And this is the reason why people say it feels like it's not fleshed out. Oh god, don't... Better not be a spider. If it is, it's just getting pushed further and further in there. Oh. No, I think it's just... Nothing like that. Okay, go away. You too. These Grenier are weird. But I like to bet my sanity in an obstacle course you created. Can a rhino do that obstacle course? Because if he can, even though it'd be really hard, I'd try my hand at it. Maybe a flea from Luna. You never know. My poor kitty's got fleas. I'm flea bitten. Yeah, I can come check out an obstacle course. I love obstacle courses. I made my own little obstacle course. Of course, it's not very good. I'm not good at making that kind of thing. But I definitely had to try my hand at it since I built the modular one in my dojo. Okay, up in the corner. That was really easy for some reason. Alright. Is this game serious? Is this game serious with this? This is so stupid. Oh, wow. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. I'd love to come see that. Let me get out of this mission. We'll go check out this, go check out... I don't know how to say your name. Matt. Oh. You like big fleas and you cannot lie? Oh. But yes. As soon as I get done with this, we'll see how good I've gotten. And I did not get a larvaling to spawn, so... Got a condition overload. Huh. Use a bunch of different melee or a bunch of different status type stuff. I should have, you know what? I should have used my twin stubbers. Alright, my in-game name is 1 out of 16 people who've tried it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Should I use Rhino? Or should I use a more lithe frame? Maybe one like Zephyr. Although I feel like Zephyr may be cheating a little bit. Because Zephyr's like made for that kind of stuff. And I'll stick with Rhino. So my in-game use Volt. It's what you based it on? Okay. I know they don't have any... as far as I'm aware, when you're doing... I know I had him. I know when you're... as far as I'm aware, when you're in there, mods and stuff and like that don't count, so... But my in-game name is Thenosis. It's same... Yeah. It's Thenosis. It's just pretty much the same as what my streamer name is. It's just without the OG underscore on it. For anybody else is wondering. So let's see. That Drak Master being able to disarm you. I had that happen one night. And it disarmed me and the weapon was above the ground. I couldn't pick my weapon back up. Annoyed the crap out of me. Alright. So, do you have a teleporter set up directly to your obstacle course, or is it in a specific area? Because if it is, I may need to go... So, let's see... Custom obstacle course. Alright. Wow. That actually looks amazing. So I see the little walls and stuff you have set up. You got to be careful not to hit any of that. Oh, okay. No melee weapons, no doing anything defaults to the shift key, no tank lasers, no Wukong Zephyr. Okay, so no doing any action that defaults to the shift key. So, no running? So you're supposed to run through like this. Can you bullet jump? Because as far as I remember, that's defaults to control. Oh, rolling. Okay, so no rolling. Okay. And if I figured that's probably not what you wanted anybody to do. Okay. So no rolling. Don't tank the lasers. So basically, don't stand in the lasers. All right. So let's see here. Oh my gosh. That was, yeah. Let's go and turn off particles. Display. Effects intensity. Let's turn that all the way down. Ugh. Yeah. I may not have enough frames. Ooh. Ah, it it disappeared on me. All right, so let's see. Ah, I keep double jumping at just the wrong moment. So yeah, for some reason I don't. It may be because I've got my settings set wrong or something. I don't know what's going on. Why am I like that? Ah. Yeah, my settings probably are way too high. Let's see what I can do. Display. Let's see. Volumetric lighting, let's turn off. Let's turn off blur reflections, local reflections. Turn that off. Turn that off. Shader quality. Just turn all that off for right now at the moment. I can't get up there for some reason. 291 lasers. I don't even know where to go from there. Okay, so I get up on that one. I wonder if it's back. Huh. Oh, the death walls are janky. I missed it. Where am I going? Okay, so I think that tumbler there was the good one. Hey. I don't think I can even see them. I may just need to... Let's just put it on low. Oh my gosh, what happened? What is going on here? Mouse. Come on, mouse. Why did it reverse my frickin'... Why did it do that? No, it reversed my, up and down. Ah. Ah. This thing is trying. Nope. Did it again. Oh yeah. Can I come back and try it anytime I want? Because this is wild. Like, all the lasers and stuff. Honestly, I think that's kind of what kills it, is all the lasers. But I can understand why you'd want them in there. Ah. I keep bouncing over the... Oh. At least I can get to the first checkpoint. So yeah. That maybe was killing it for me. Like, I'm so used to running with good frames that because my frames like drop to like probably close to 30, probably between 20 and 30, it's harder for me to pick up what I'm doing. So yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually do this one. Yeah, that and my computer's been messing up a lot here lately. Or my keyboard has. My double jump does not want to work sometimes. And that's kind of bothering me. Oh. But yeah, my double jump doesn't want to work sometimes. And so because my double jump doesn't want to work, I'm missing jumps that normally I'd be able to make without a problem. Even in a rhino. Like, or it'll double jump more than once or something. It's really getting on my nerves. I'm going to have to break down and just get me a new keyboard. Oh, I do blame it on the keyboard. It's also slightly a PEBCAC problem, but we'll leave it at that. See, that's just a me problem there. See, the frames are getting me. When the lasers start up and the frames hit, they're getting me. Yeah, I think I will have to acquiesce and admit defeat for this particular obstacle course. I would not say if it was because of the... I'm not going to say, oh, well, if the lasers weren't there. No. I don't think I'm as well versed in parkour as I would like to be able to do this obstacle course. Because sometimes I even have trouble with the DE one. So... So I don't know if I'm supposed to jump off of that one onto something else. That looked like a death floor. So yes, I must admit defeat. I don't even know how y'all completed that. I promise, it really has nothing to do with the frames. Like, I could just straight up make Warframe look ugly, and it really would. I don't think it'd be a frame issue. See, right there. See, I'm sitting there smacking the space bar and it won't double jump. And that was a good double jump. See? It's like it's not reading the double. It's not reading the double jump because I should be able to double jump just fine. I get the feeling I'd hit that one. Come over here. So now you got to go down below the death wall, or death laser wall right here. Yeah, I'd be hitting this. Probably latching on and then shooting myself over this way. This thing is amazing. It disappeared. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to finish this one. Because I can't, like, I can kind of see where to go from here. Feel it maybe get around to the side of it and get over to this one. This one take you over here. Get on top of it. Yeah, jump up through there. Yep. That's exactly what that one would be. See, that's also why I don't like the disappearing ones sometimes, is because even though you're like trying to test out your obstacle course, the disappearing ones will disappear and then they'll stay disappeared until you exit the room and come back in and all that. It's annoying. I think I actually have to like exit the room to where the door closes. No, even then they don't want to come back. So both of these have disappeared now and I can't access them. Then it'd be getting up, going up, jumping over to that one, then to that one, that one. At that point, go from that one over to there, to there, to there. Jump off of that one and glide over to that spot. Unless I'm wrong. No. That looks about right. Yeah. It looks like there's invisible platforms that I'm not able to see because they've went invisible for some reason or another. And so they didn't go from there over the invisible platforms to get back across over here. There, and then right there. And so because there's no rolling, like, and I mean that's a good thing to it, because if you allow rolling, you can easily skip certain parts because of the way the rolling works. But see, the problem with that is the death lasers on the other side of it. Because if I'm not mistaken, the way he's got it set up, there's like death walls right through there. But yeah, it would be coming over to this one. Then jumping over to this one. And then running up those. Which I'm just not going to be able to do. Yeah, so I've made all of them disappear by being in here. Everything I've landed on so far has disappeared. But yeah, I don't think I'd be able to finish that one. I made all of your disappearos disappear, so like I was just trying to practice a little bit of a path, and they all disappeared on me. But I kind of figured out why you didn't want people rolling, because like to get to this one is just, it's so much easier if you can roll. So I completely understand why not wanting to do that. And it'll, like, yeah, they've went invis on me, so I'm not able to stand on them anymore. What was that? Whew. Right over it. So, no, I'm not very good at doing doing that obstacle course. That's an amazing obstacle course, though. I give you props for that. That is an amazing obstacle course. I really like that. Let's see. Custom. Turn that off. Don't need that. It actually just needs to be on high. Don't need film grain. I don't really need blur. That can be turned down a little bit. That can be turned down. I'm not worried about shadows. Worried about that. But I do have to get rid of that. Wow. Okay then. I was just gonna say, unfortunately, I have to be. I have to admit defeat in this case, as I am not able to do that. Now, if you were posting a link, Matt, if you were posting a link to that video, that's probably why that happened. I have my links set, or I have my thing to set to delete links. Where are you at? This stupid thing hadn't deleted all the frickin'... What? I've got to fix my moderator now, because I don't want it deleting everything that a person says. That's just stupid. There's no sense in that. God. Stream Elements is really getting on my nerves, because like, thank you so much for the follow, Matt. I really appreciate that. Luckily, my thing actually dropped a follow tonight. Last night, my wife tried to resubscribe to the channel. She tried to go through and resubscribe to the channel through her stuff, and it would not do because for whatever reason, and it still has not shown that she actually resubscribed or anything. So I don't know what's going on with it. I know that's what happens when they get timed out, but that's just kind of stupid that it timed out like that. Yeah, I figured that's what happened, was you were trying to post a link. Well, it's how I have my channel set up. I don't want people just putting really weird links in my chat, but yeah. No, it's like Matt said. I can also permit him. And so we can check out the actual obstacle course pathing. Spent 2 days creating this masterpiece that lags your PC to death when it's on, but it's fun if you have frames. I'm going to stop opening like 16 extra pages, YouTube. Sheesh. I'm going to give that a thumbs up. And where's it at? Yeah, it goes in my liked videos, but it's being stupid right now. Go through here. That's what I thought. Get on top of that one. Go underneath to that. Over to that. Straight up through there. Around. Shoot the enemy. Little pad. So those are little pads. Those are not like full-blown cylinders and little squares. Wow. Shoot the enemy in the thing. Yeah, that one's a little... That's a toughie right there. Come on. There you go. Alright. Yeah, I have to bow my head in defeat. I don't believe I'd be able to do that one very easily. One out of 17. Let's see. How do I... Let me look at... Let me get the frickin' lich again. 3 weeks? Oh my gosh. What are you doing? I don't blame you there. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's why we didn't encounter... So that's why we didn't encounter a larvaling on Uranus. Is because the Uranus missions are considered submersible missions. So they won't pop on Uranus. So void fissures, invasions, quests, and dark sectors are not considered regular missions. This cannot spawn the larvalings either. So it looks like either Cassini on Saturn, which is a capture mission, or Adaro on Sedna, which is an exterminate missions, are going to be the 2 best missions to run anytime you're doing 44. Yeah, I saw that 44.56. That's ridiculous, man. Basically, you've only had 2 people actually complete that. That's a pretty good obstacle course. And it's fair too. Like what I was looking at, it's not unfair. Like you don't have just walls blocking that's almost impossible to get around. Everything in there is fair. Which shows you have a good eye for design as well. You and one other Twitch streamer. Let's see. Oh no. I don't want to do you this time. Let's see. Frost gets pretty good. I've got Frost built up, so. Yeah. See, the thing I like about Frost is similar to Rhino, you can drop armor on Frost or add armor to Frost. And the way you do that is by using his avalanche ability. Oh, they're not bad. Could be better. My aim sucks with them. That. So... the Stubbas... they're okay. Get out of here. What you think you're doing, stupid dog? Reload time is abysmal on these things. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using that for this mission. Not since I'm trying to get a larvaling right now, anyways. I just blew him away. Oh, I tell you what, though, I do like this weapon. This weapon is a lot of fun to use. Okie dokie, Lady Kronos, you have a wonderful evening. And be safe on your trip tomorrow. And I definitely will. I'll take care. Oh, definitely will. Definitely will. I accepted your friend request on Warframe as well. So. All right. Alrighty. Alright, looks like we're gonna have a larvaling pop up any moment here. I just need to take the time to kill enough enemies. Get out of here. You're annoying. Alright. Alright, let's see what this one's got and what he's holding. Get out of here. What are you holding? The hind? We'll spawn you. I can see wanting a little bit of mental help. No. Get off of there. Ugh. Get away from me. Y'all are annoying. Let's get some of that armor. Kind of protect me a little bit. Nope. Now, if this was, get away from me. We'll see you around, Matt. Appreciate you stopping by tonight and hanging out. Thanks for showing me that obstacle course as well. Okay. Go away. Nobody wants you. Get. Get. No. Oh man, you go get you some sleep. I hope you get to feeling better. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful sleep. Yeah, we had our AC unit go out last night, and because it went out, we well, I hope you do. Oh, I hope you have a wonderful evening. We had the AC unit go out, and because it went out, it ended up my wife and I were just not able to go to sleep last night. And they stopped by today. They finally fixed it, and when they did, I was already laying down trying to take a little bit of a nap because it was during the earlier part of the day when it was a little bit cooler. they got it fixed before the hottest part of the day come around, so by that time the AC was already fixed and I slept for a little longer. Probably what I should. Considering I start my new job come Monday, I don't need my sleep schedule being all screwed up. So. But yeah, I'm definitely going to keep up with Matt there and keep up with the... see if I can't farm out that obstacle course, get it finished up in my spare time, and then when I can see if I can't come back through and do it on stream. So that got us a new lich. So let's see what we end up figuring out with this one. Luvavo Okig. Luvovo Okig. So this one does not have... oh. He's got a poor sense of balance. This one does not have the... what you call it? The ephemera. Oh yeah. We'll take a little break. Take me a little bit of a break here, and we'll take the Parazons off, or take these off real quick, because I don't want to use them if I don't need to. And I don't necessarily, I honestly don't like the whole three uses and got to farm a new one thing. But at the same time, I kind of understand why they did that, is to keep you actually active within the whole in-game thing there, so. Let's see. Okie dokie, Zahoni. So yeah, I think we're going to take just a real quick break. I'm going to go stretch my legs, get me some more water, put my daughter to bed and all that, and I'll be right back, guys. Oh, and I'm going to run a... we'll turn the music up, run a small little ad break, just so that way any new people that come in, they don't have to watch one when they first jump in, so...
to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Your little lich is coming up in the world, Tenno. So I can do violent and messy, or messy and violent. Any preferences?
Our history is smoke, blurred by dreams, guided by ghosts. A voice, a void, lurks inside you. Its purpose not yet shown. But what am I? My father was a farmer. My mother, a carpenter. Given light by the journey was long. Time can change their light. Creativity, pride, a will to live. So the golden wrath came, and after, I was born. A mimic, a spy. Conceived to burrow into nests and swallow the pitch eggs of their war machine, the Tenno. But when I saw your tender faces, I took mercy. Or so we were told.
deal with an even higher power. But when it comes to this turgid monster, there is some liquidity in my loyalty. How exciting! But I do not think the moth will go so willingly to the lamp.
Your great power, your great evil. A voice, the void within you. Our ancients still wither at its touch. But have you forgotten Lua?
Oh, this has gone from bad to worse. Excellent.
Blaming me for playing with fire.
Take that big shot before it takes flight again.
Rise, ancient robobolist, my other flesh. Your sacrifice will breed a new way for a new kind. patient, child. Do not relent.
Sentient shields will deny any play you've got in mind. You'll have to deal with those first if you want to get a handhold. Yes, make that thing sizzle. Yes, this is it, betrayers. Rid me of this thing, and I will be grateful for at least a few days.
The light leaves this one and rejoins the rest. I will dig no grave. I will plant no stone. Only conceive a plan for our new home. sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them. Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
You tore me limb from Ship reinforcement has arrived. Tenno on deck. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Fighters incoming. Keep them off the ship.
Eyes open. There's glass resonance in your neighborhood.
Remaining fighters are being called off. Excellent. Ram sleds inbound. Prepare to repel boarders. Tenno disembarking.
Where are they coming from? Void. Who did this to them?
Cruise ship
Yeah, I'm muted right now. Apparently, I have been muted for the last hour and nobody said anything to me. Professional streamers! Anyways. What do I want to buy? Oh, no, you're fine, man. You're fine. It was not you at all. I'm going to get rid of some of my weapons before I get the weapons, but I'm going to go ahead and buy the Sayandana so I have it. And then I think the next one I'll buy will be one of these scenes. Oh. So. And then same goes for Red Veil. I already have the Raktacernos. And I want to wait, so I think once I get 100,000, I'll get the Asata Rakta Sayandana. So that way I have that. These can be traded like any other mod. So if, you know, you need one of these mods and you can't get a hold of it, you just let me know. We'll figure out a way to trade. Oh, let's see. Now, the only thing is, I don't know if these weapons can be traded. Skira Dual Sestra. Are these tradable? Okay, so I can trade, so... Alright. So anybody with the Perrin sequence and New Loka as their chosen main syndicates, because I chose Steel Meridian and Red Veil as mine, with Cephalon Suda and Arbiters of Hexus as my off kind of things. But if anybody with the Perrin sequence, which is opposed, or is the enemy of Steel Meridian, and or New Loka, which the enemy is Cephalon Suda. So for right now, it would just be Steel Meridian. I can't do Cephalon Suda yet. I don't have a rank 5. But if anyone with the Perrin sequence as their main syndicate, if you want to trade weapons for, you know, 1-for-1, Vacor, the Merlock, Heck, and Sidon for the Perrin sequence, the Dulcestra, the Penta, and the Lecta, then let me know. I'd be more than happy to trade with you. All this stuff that I had been talking about for the last little bit, every bit of it muted. It's just wonderful. Let's see. Now, where do I want to go? I'll go here. Not worried about the stuff that I'll pick up from here. Actually, no. I'm going to do the 5 minutes so I can extract so I'm not losing anything, but then I'm going to go to Europa so that way I can grab Coppernicks while I'm at it. I'm going to use the Stubbas. Yeah, it does. It happens to the best of us sometimes. There's not really anything anybody can do about it, so. Yeah, it just happens sometimes. Nope. Go away. Don't want any. Y'all are so weird. Y'all keep going down around that way. And I'm not too badly worried about ammo because I've got the ammo case. I've got ammo case on carrier. So he'll grant me some extra ammo if needed. So. You stupid things. Get out of here. No. I don't know what you think you're doing. Alright, let's see. So, Husky, you said you were working out tonight. What exercises were you doing tonight? Doing a little bit of leg work, doing a little bit of upper body work. I really need to get back to working out again. I haven't had the motivation to do it. Which is kind of stupid because it's really not something about motivation for me personally. It just needs to be something of not necessarily motivation, but something of just doing it because it needs to get done. Upper body, shoulders, and back, nice. Like back when I was in the military. I still do because of how many years I spent building it. I've got a decent core. So doing exercises like planks and different stuff, things like that really work your core. I wouldn't say they're easy for me to do, but I can actually get a lot out of them. And I need to start doing them again simply because my stomach's getting bigger than I'd like it to actually be right now. I don't like my stomach where it's at. I'll probably never have a flat stomach, like a six-pack or anything like that. And that doesn't bother me. I don't mind being a short, stocky dude built like a fridge. Because, you know, a lot of times those are the guys that if you need them to hold up a car because you're trapped under it, they can hold the car up. I'm not trying to win any looks competitions. So, I mean, personally, I'd rather have function over form, so to speak. I guess I get that way from being in the military. One of the things... Yeah. Like, one of the things being in the military is you're not necessarily looking at form when it comes to building your muscles. You're looking at function. Because in the heat of battle or whatever else you may be doing, you want your muscles to function properly. So that way you can take out the enemy or you can run that 5 miles that your frickin' sergeant decided he wanted you to run that morning. So whichever one it may be, you want function. And so form's never really been something that's bothered me too much. I don't mind, you know, my stomach being where it's at now. I wouldn't mind it so much if it had a lot more strength behind it than what it does. Yeah, definitely. You know, you can look nice and muscular and look like a bodybuilder and stuff, but if those muscles don't do what you need them to do in the heat of the moment, then what good are they? Although they are nice to look at when you're looking in the mirror and posing for yourself. Hey, there you go. Another thing that I learned in the Marine Corps, if you're trying to lose weight, yeah, they say there you go. So they understand the form over function argument. Or the function over form argument. They understand that unless you have the muscles that are going to function correctly, you're probably never going to get the form. So usually only people with a background in something like EMT, first responder stuff, you know, firefighter, EMT, police officer, if they've had a career in that, military, I'm not going to say that they're the only ones that understand the function over form argument, but they will understand it better. I feel like they understand it better than someone who hasn't had any of those types of careers where the function of your muscles is more important than the form of them. Martial artists will tell you that the function of your muscles is more important than the form of it. Even though sometimes, depending on what martial art you happen to be training for, it can depend on how your form actually takes shape. Because you'll notice, like, kung fu masters and stuff, they're not big, giant, bulky guys. They're smaller, but they're also strong as God knows what. And the reason for that is they're not building their muscles per se, they're building their tendon strength. So they don't have the big, giant, huge, bulky muscles that you get like Western people will get a lot of times, or even like guys from the Netherlands. You know, you see half Thor Bornson or Thor, a few of those guys like that, the Mountain and all them. You know, they don't necessarily have form, but they've got, you can tell they're giant muscle men. So. But yeah, to get to a point where I need to start working out again. I've got to start taking better care of myself. I started trying to do some, like, I'm trying to cut out all the sodas, not drink quite so many anymore. Like, I may have one with a meal now or something, because I don't like water when I'm eating. Unless I'm trying to eat for a specific function. So like if I'm just eating to feed myself for energy, then I may just have some really bland chicken and rice and some water. But honestly, I can't stand food like that. I prefer good food. And so because of that, more often than not, I eat for taste. So. But the bad thing is, eating for taste a lot of times is not good for you. Well, not good for losing weight and stuff. So the salt and all that extra junk in there, it depends on what you're doing too. So I mean, if you're spending a lot of time outside in the heat doing a lot of sweaty exercise, then you know you do want some salt in your food to help with the mineral replacement. But Hey, and I mean, don't get me wrong. I find nothing against vegan. I just like being told. My my wife made so my wifey made tacos. Um, was it about a week ago? Maybe 2 weeks ago. Wifey makes tacos, right? And she doesn't tell me what kind of meat she's using until after the fact. It didn't bother me. Like when she told me, okay, this is what you're eating, I was like, okay, I understand, but that's all good. Just don't do that again. Like I like to be told beforehand. If you tell me that it's a hamburger made up of nothing but organ meat, okay, you told me that it was a hamburger made up of nothing but organ meat. I know what it is. I can reserve judgment on, I don't know if I like that or not. Um, Same goes for if it's a black bean hamburger or so, impossible meat kind of thing, impossible Whopper type thing. As long as you tell me beforehand, then I'm fine with it. Just don't try to hide it. I don't like stuff being hidden from me. I guess I'm paranoid. I don't know. Let's see. Rank 13. You know what? I gotta look something up about these. Kuva. Let's just do the Chakor. Just so I can see. Okay, so it does give you more mastery rank when you level up the Kuva type weapons. It will actually give you more mastery rank. So, like with this, once I get it up to rank 30, then I can put a Forma on it. I can then go up to rank 32. Those 2 extra mastery levels will give me an extra 2,000 or 1,000 some odd mastery towards getting to the next mastery rank. So that's pretty cool. I just don't know what's a good mission to take these things in. I mean, the Stubbas are not the best weapon in the world, so I'm just looking for a exterminate mission. I like to try them out on specific planets. I like to try out like new weapons and stuff on the exterminate missions because they're a little quicker than normal. So at one time, when I was a little bit of a younger man, I could do, like, when I would do push-ups, I could push myself up and clap once. And at one time, I've actually worked my way up to being able to clap at least twice, really quickly. Yes, I have mushed my face. But not being quite fast enough. They're not bad weapons. They're just not the strongest. enemies take... Yeah, I used to be able to do that. There ain't no way I could do that anymore. I used to be able to push myself up high enough to where I could clap behind my back. At one time I was able to do one-handed push-ups. Never been able to do the finger push-ups. Those hurt my hands. They hurt my fingers way too much. Even when I was a little bit younger and stronger. The one-finger push-ups would hurt way too much. I think that would just be a matter of building finger strength and building muscle memory and doing it properly. But I used to be all right at doing pull-ups. Like I've rarely ever been able to do a full set of 20 that's called for, like in the Marine Corps and stuff. So like doing pull-ups has never really been my thing. I was able to do crunches easy. Now, probably not so much. Like I said, it's been a while since I've worked out. I really need to get back at doing it again. And just stop making excuses. Out of here. Alright. You're coming over to my side. Well, I can tell you, if you're working your way up to one-handed push-ups, and your trainers will probably agree with me on this, start by working your shoulders. Like, keep doing the shoulder workouts and doing them where you move outwards and then back inwards, so that way you work all of your shoulder muscles. Because doing one-handed push-ups is not hard, it's just getting your shoulder muscles and stuff to do it properly. The only thing about doing one-handed push-ups is they're more of a show-off thing than anything else. Because then if you're doing one-handed, yes, you're doing more for that one arm, but then you're having to go over to the other arm. Now, you can argue it's for show-off. You can also argue that it's not necessarily show-off. You're doing one arm at a time like you would do. So you're focusing on that one arm. And then you move over to the other arm and you focus on that one arm. It's the same kind of like you would do for curls. You know, you can do one-armed curl so you can focus on your form and everything on that one arm, and then go to your next arm and do the same thing over there. So it just depends. Pull-ups, I have seen some crazy pull-ups. My senior drill instructor, when I was in boot camp, he was one of these guys that could do the crazy pull-up stuff. And so one of the things that he would do is, like, when he would be showing people the proper form and everything for doing pull-ups, is he would do the thing where he would pull up one-handed, or he'd say, you know, don't do this, and he'd start kipping and everything. What else did he do? He would do the thing where he would do the walking thing, where like he would walk up and then walk back down. Like, this man was ridiculous. He could do some crazy stuff with his pull-ups and everything. Oh wow, I got a bunch of stuff in here. He could also, if I'm remembering correctly, and I may be remembering somebody else from my unit that could do this, but yeah, oh man, he had some amazing core. He had amazing core control. If I'm remembering correctly, and like I said, it could have been somebody else from my unit, or I could have been just watching a video on Facebook. But I seem to remember Staff Sergeant Ballinger was my senior drill instructor. I seem to remember him doing the pull-ups where he was overhanded. He pulled up, put himself onto the bar, did a push-up on the bar, and like straightened his body out, and then would do push-ups on the bar with his body straight, and then would let himself down. And the amazing thing about it was the whole time he was moving slowly. Like, and I don't mean like slow as in just stupid slow or anything, but slow as in showing that, yes, I have control over my body slow. And, you know, also so that way he wouldn't hurt himself. Because if you do some of that stuff, if you do it too fast, you can hurt yourself. Yeah, he was, like, I took a lot of inspiration from Staff Sergeant Ballinger. And, like, I believe I had a really good set of drill instructors that year. And to be honest, I hope those guys are doing wonderful. They were awesome drill instructors. But I tell you, when they took their oath to never give up on you, even if you give up on yourself, they meant it. I'm not saying I gave up on myself, but they definitely kept me from giving up on myself when it would come to some things. So. But yeah, he was awesome. He impressed a lot of us. Yeah. Oh yeah, he went, like, I think... Yeah, it really is. Oh, one of the... Now, I'll tell you one of the reasons why he did what he did was because one of the other recruits in the platoon with me was being a little bit of a smart aleck and tried to challenge the drill instructor to something. And you really don't want to do that a lot of times because these guys are pretty stout. And that's when Staff Sergeant Ballinger basically just said, "You know what? You want to challenge me? Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you what a real challenge is." Now, as a drill instructor, the drill instructor Marines usually tend to be a little bit more physically fit, but more on the form side than the function side. And that's just because you're spending 8 to 12 hours, or 12 to 16 hours a day doing nothing but exercising. You're running, you're pushing up, you're doing push-up, you're showing recruits proper form and doing different stuff like that. You're running, you're constantly having to do stuff like that, and so you don't get, as a drill instructor or a drill sergeant in the Army, or you're not getting function behind a lot of what you're doing, and that's just because and that's just an innate thing in the job. It's not that you're not trying to. That's also why you see a lot of drill instructors, drill sergeants, after they get off work for the day, they may still go work out so they can maintain that form over, or function over form. Those guys are amazing. Like, at one point in time I wanted to be a drill instructor, but things just didn't work out the way I wanted them to, so. But it's all good. Is that dude against me, or... Oh, he is against me. Stupid bursas. They get annoying. Well, you damage them enough until they drop, and then you can hack them. Use them against the enemy. What am I at? Rank 16? Alright. It's 11:52. I think after this mission, I'm gonna call it for the night. Again, this will be my last Thursday evening stream for the foreseeable future, as unless I am somehow able to make streaming my full-time job. My new job that I'm going to be starting at is I'll be working from 6 to 3 once I get past my little probationary learning period. So staying up to 12 o'clock at night will not be something I'll be able to do on Thursday evenings. Just simply because I'm gonna, to be able to get to work from where I live, I'm gonna have to get up. I'm gonna have to be up and ready to go by about 5:15 or so, and I don't want to be staying up till 12. I'm only getting about 4.5, 5 hours of sleep before I gotta go into work. So, I know there's plenty of people out there who can do it. I just can't. Like, I could. I'd be tired the next day. Wouldn't be able to do it for very long. Definitely wouldn't be able to do it every Thursday. So, because it'd also be a Tuesday and Thursday nights. So I'm switching my times to 2 nights a week. The rest of the week I'm going to work on making friends and hanging out with people in their streams until I got to go to bed. So, but I think we will call it for the evening. I've had a good time tonight. Met a couple of new people, and again, Matt, thank you for the follow, and thank you for showing me that amazingly crazy obstacle course of yours, and I can't wait to jump in and try it again and see if I can actually finish it next time. So, although I may not use Volt, I'm not used to his speed, so I may not use Volt next time. Let's see. Let's see who we got on here tonight. I usually try to raid, but I don't really see anybody that I know well enough that I feel comfortable raiding right now. So I think we're just going to call it a night. Again, thank you everybody for hanging out, chilling, having fun with me, and playing this crazy game. And we'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a wonderful night now. Bye.